So I guess I should do introductions on these videos, right? So people know what I am. Uh, Welcome to Talking to Horses, the podcast. This is going to be a little short video. I do a lot of these little short videos, and I got a good one for you, maybe. We'll see. Anyways, I'm your host, Jay Subkowicz, and one time the effervescent and always enigmatic coffee mountain biking ninja Sean Taylor asked me one time, "Why are you not the Dalai Lama?" And I was really taken aback by the question, especially because we were airing a live podcast. And so I was really put on the spot. And I recall the confusion when he asked me, and I think I blurted something out in response so I didn't look like a fool on live podcast air. And that question has come up in my head, oddly enough, when I think on certain things. And I think Sean will have to respond to this maybe. Maybe what Sean meant by that in this sort of metaphorical sense was, why are you not the thing that you wish to be? And that's a big one for me. It's a real big one for me because I have unfortunately been the generalist most of my life. I have dabbled in a lot of things. I'm one of those dip your toes in the water and then go somewhere else and try. I have only ever in my life on a few occasions followed through with something all the way into the end. It's one of my great downfalls. It's part of my personality that really I struggle with and that I have to work to maintain a forward progress in anything I do, because I just scatter my mind into a million directions and I always want the thing that's out there. And I think so many of us do that, and we get trapped in the Dalai Lama syndrome. Why are you not the Dalai Lama? Why are you not the thing you wish to be? So here I am with Talking to Horses 2.0. Because I don't want to be the Dalai Lama. If I wanted to be the Dalai Lama, then he would make me jealous. And jealousy is a weird thing because it's an arrow that points right back at you. You're jealous because you desire something. You're jealous because there's something that you want. And when you look out in the world and you see the thing you want, well, you experience jealousy. And if you're not careful, you can even devolve that into envy, which is like a curse almost on you. It becomes poisonous, and then you start getting dark. The jealousy turns to something like, I would rather destroy a person than try my own success. And so what am I getting at? I'm getting at this. I've spent the last 4.5 years trying to promote wellness and offer ideas that come out of my head. And yet I've got all of these skeletons, and I just need to be honest with everybody, because I think a lot of people have this same thing. They just want something so bad, and yet they feel stuck. They get it started and then they can't finish. Then they move on to the next thing. And then they can't finish that, or they don't finish that. You know, you get all of the things that you need to do that are part of the mundane exercise of life, and you ignore those at your own peril. And I've done that so often that I've never been able to become the Dalai Lama. And the Dalai Lama is, hi, big dude. Look who's come to join me, the master of the farm here, Lee, the giant. He's exactly what he wants to be. Yes, he is. Here's the point of this video. Thanks for watching, and thanks for letting me ramble. If you get jealous of the Dalai Lama, that means that you want to be the Dalai Lama. So what do I want to be? What am I so passionate about that I just can't give it up? And yet I have failed miserably multiple times. It's this right here. It's sharing my voice. It's following a path to whatever a successful podcast means to me. And I still have to figure out what that means, because the confusion of popularity and your ego always gets in the way of distilling the truth and finding the real why of what you want. So I have to think on how I become the Dalai Lama. When I look out at the world and I find my own jealousy, and where my jealousy lies is in the people whose voices are heard. And I don't know why. I don't know what that calling means to me, but it's the only thing that I don't stop thinking about all of the time. And I've had to walk away from social media, not because I hate anybody or because the space is terrible. I'm in control of that, right? I'm the one. Just like everybody else out there. You're the one that's in control of that stuff. So I've taken a lot of time to work this through, and I have failed on a couple occasions to become my Dalai Lama. I've tried and I have failed, and here I am again. I'm going to try again because I just can't get rid of it. I can't get it out of my head. And that's when you know that you maybe are passionate about something. That's maybe when you know that you should become the Dalai Lama. Maybe you should try to achieve some form of greatness in your own life. So, Mr. Coffee Mountain Biking Ninja, thank you. Make sure you ask a whole bunch of people that in your life. Even if you're not Sean Taylor, ask people, why aren't you the Dalai Lama? And then let them squirm in their chair and wonder what it means. And I think what it means is, why are you not the thing that you wish to become? And the answer is in the mirror. Have a good day.